Hi, we continue manipulation on one vector. So this time we start with some basic vectors. Often in statistics, we want to create a sequence of numbers with equal interval or some simple number sequence. So first, if you want to create a vector starting from 5 to 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you can just type the 5 colon 10. This is integers from 5 to 10. You can also create a vector from 4 to negative 3. This is somewhat confusing if you see this kind of code. It's not clear negative of 3 to 4 or negative 3 to 4. So I would recommend to put a little bit redundant parentheses here to make it crystal clear that we want to create a sequence from negative 3 to 4. There are several other ways to make sequence with equal interval, 0 to 10, but length 6 with equal interval. So that means the 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That is done by this seq function with initial value and last value and length. Also, you can specify the interval. For example, we get 0 to 12, but increment of 3. Then this is 0, 3, 6, 9, 12. Often we want to create a vector which repeats the some number sequence. It can be done by REP function, repeat. If you want to repeat the 1, 2, 3 10 times, then the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So that is, we repeat 1, 2, 3 by the length reached the length of 10. Then you can type REP 1, 3 length 10. Or if just you want to repeat this 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you can type just repeat 1, 2, 3 times 4 times. So generally, the R option argument that can be specified by the first few letters. So I think the full name is times, but the time also works. Probably the TIM also works. And actually, this function does not have other inputs, so even just 1, 2, 3, it works in the same way. Okay, so some other functions. So A is a vector of 1 to 100. So A is this. So now you can see that what this bracket 1 or bracket 17 means. So if you make a large vector with large entries, number of entries, R cannot display everything in one line. So it indicates that in the second line, the first element is the 17th entry of object A. So here 17. This is 33. So this is the 33rd element of object A, vector A, and so on. If you want to calculate maximum of A, you can type max of A. So this is obvious, but if this is just random numbers, it's not obvious. Minimum of A is also possible. Median of A is 50.5. Quantile of A, 0.25. This is 25th percentile. That means 25% of observations are less than this value, and the other 75% are more than this value. So this is the 25.75. Actually, there are several definitions, exact definition of quantile function. So you can see that in this sequence, the quantile function, a quantile of A, 0.25, is in between 25 and 26. However, it's not clear that value is 25.5 or 25.25 or 25.75. And there are several definitions. And if you want to see the exact definition, you can type help of quantile. Then you can see in another window that what's the exact definition of quantile. So all definitions have very small differences, but there are several different definitions here. Actually, that we have option type, and we have 9 different definitions of quantile. We don't discuss this further because anyway, these definitions are very similar. And this is the third quartile, or 75th percentile. Five num of A is the 5 number statistics. So that is minimum and 25th percentile, and median, and 75th percentile, and maximum. So summary of A returns the similar value. So you can notice that this 25th percentile is slightly different from this one, but this is because the exact definition of quantile function is slightly different.